So now in North Carolina, people can be charged with a felony BUI, boating under the influence. But what about here in South Carolina?
ABC 15's Aaron McPherson joins us now live from the water with Captain Matt from Waccamaw Outfitters to tell us. Aaron?
Here in South Carolina, you can be charged with felony BUI if you're caught driving one of these drunk. It's been that way since 1999. So DNR officers have been on the water making arrests for years. I spoke with one state senator today who told me he was shocked that North Carolina hasn't made this change sooner.
I'm curious as to know why they would not have had that before.
State Senator Luke Rankin represents Horry County. He says South Carolina has laws on the books for BUI, boating under the influence, as a misdemeanor and a felony. Felony BUI penalties are equal to that of a felony DUI.
The event of a bodily injury that occurs, a judge has discretion to give up to 15 years jail time. For a death, they've got discretion to give up to 25 years.
Officers with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources are making those arrests.
We're out there, we're looking for things that that folks may do that may be dangerous. If we see that, we stop them, and if we smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage on them, then we may go a little deeper.
First Sergeant Nate Hudson says they're always watching.
Whenever we come up to a boat, we've made a lot of mental notes. We've watched you already, we know who's driving, so if you try to switch, I mean, we've seen that happen before.
He says they can only make an arrest if the boat is moving, not if it's parked.
When we may notice, you know, a group of folks on a sandbar that have been drinking, and we know they got to go back home somewhere, so we watch them and keep an eye out on them to make sure that they have a sober driver.
Hudson tells me if they think someone is driving a boat drunk, they'll perform a field sobriety test just like officers do for a DUI, and he encourages you to get a designated boat driver.
We're going to be out in force. We actually have guys coming from other areas that doesn't have water to our area to assist us. So we will be out in force, and we will be checking boats every minute, every day of the July 4th weekend.
I also spoke with State Senator Greg Hembry. He's told me he's confident in the law for felony BUI that's on the books for South Carolina, but he said our DUI law is one of the weakest he knows of, and he's hoping that will change in the future. Live in Conway, Aaron McPherson, ABC 15 News.
All right, Aaron, thank you. And DNR will have free boat safety inspections on Saturday in Little River and Sunday in Conway. Those run from 10 until noon.